What is going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into another edition of On the Road to Victory. I am your host, Jimmy Smith, and I hope you're all having yourselves a great Friday. Appreciate you taking the time. This is not a live one, but I would love to hear your thoughts down below. Any questions, any comments that you have. Appreciate you hitting the like button, subscribing, all the things you're doing to support the channel. But we've got who's in, who's out, who's questionable for both the Eagles and the Cardinals for this Week 17 matchup with some very important news here. So let's jump right into this bad boy and let's start it off with the Philadelphia Eagles. And if you're not having a great week yet, this should get your week started, baby. It's the weekend and you've got some good news going into it, baby. We talked about this just yesterday. Avonte Maddox will be taken off of IR. He has not officially been taken off, but because of the fact that he has no game status designation there where he's questionable or out, he is going to be taken off most likely tomorrow before 4 o'clock. And the person we talked about that you guys asked me who I thought would most likely be gone, and I mentioned Albert Aquebunam, but he obviously has not, panned out what we're trying to do here. This is someone that it makes complete sense, but miraculously today on the practice injury report, he ends up on there with a knee injury, ladies and gentlemen. So, looks like he's going to be one of those IR stashes. So we'll take Avonte off tomorrow, and then we will add Albert O to the IR. So no big deal there. You're just switching the two guys. But Darius Slay, we talked about this throughout the week. He will be out still. And looking just to have him maybe for the last game and then heading into the playoffs, try to get these guys some continuity. But, having Avonte Maddox back, that's huge. I don't know that he starts right away, but we'll talk about that in a second. Dickerson, full participant as well. And then Morrow and Cunningham were both limited again today, but Cunningham carries that questionable tag. Morrow, good to go. So fantastic news for Morrow. Hopeful that we get Cunningham. If not, Shaq Leonard, Ben Van Sumeren, next man up. But let's take a look now at this reserves list. And I took Maddox off, even though he hasn't officially been taken off. I will add Alberto or whoever goes on there. But you can see the list of guys that will not be on this depth chart, but here they are on the reserves list. And as we go, you guys know in green, that means they are new to the team this season. And orange means questionable. Red means out. So questionable, Albert O. Other than that, offense, good to go. Get Dickerson back at left guard. Devontae, good to go. Everybody healthy here. So fantastic news for the offense. Get things rolling here. And I'm telling you, Alberto is going to end up on that IR. Now, you see the defense. Darius Slay will be out again, but Kaylee Ringo, he can step right in, do his thing again. You got Eli Ricks there with Maddox there as depth. You'll be using Roby. Now, again, I just don't think you throw Maddox into the fire just yet. Let him get his, feet wet a little bit. Hey, maybe he's starting right off the bat. I'm not against it if he's ready to go, but want to be careful with him. I would try to maybe cap his reps just a little bit, but hey, I'm not the coach, so we'll see what they decide to do. But other than that, Cunningham questionable there. We talked about it. Other guys, next man up. But we've been dealing with less. So let's effing go. 2 players questionable, 1 out. I'm all about it. Everybody good to go in the special teams unit there. So Elliott, man, Lovato, Covey, keep doing your thing. Scott, well, let's just go back to not having any kick returns. So now you see the practice squad. These are the guys that can elevate tomorrow. And that news will come out by 4 o'clock tomorrow, along with Avonte Maddox coming off of IR. So I'll have that show just like every Saturday or whatever day it is, with the games being on so many different damn days this year. But look, I'll have that information on the Eagles. We'll talk about Avonte coming off IR, whether that's later tonight, tomorrow, whatever it may be. But I'll give you all that information when it goes down. Now, let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals here. And they actually did make some moves. Sorry, I don't know why I feel like I'm like choking here, but we've got some moves that need to be made. They already made their moves. You can see Jonathan Ledbetter and Marquise Brown. They were both on the injury report, did not practice for the last couple of days. They are now season ended. So Ledbetter, Brown placed on IR. We'll see what kind of roster moves they make. I'll keep you updated with that. So tomorrow during that practice squad, if they made any moves, added anyone to the active roster, elevated anyone, you will have all of that information. But let's take a look. So we know Brown and Ledbetter, they will be out since they are placed on IR. But Xavier Collins got a full practice in today. Was DNP on Wednesday, limited Thursday. So kept upgrading. He'll be good to go there. Kyler Murray finally practiced today. He was limited, but gets that questionable tag. He is expected to play, though. But never a good week to miss any practice, especially against a team like the Eagles, even though they have had their defensive struggles. Let's get after them. Now, Sasha Ray was a full participant along with Dima KJ, so they will both be good to go for this game. Fotu, he is on IR right now. He is not coming off this week. He is designated to return, but he still has some time there, so not this week. Nicey Popo, he is questionable along with Price. Now, Price is on IR, designated to return, so we'll see if they take him off by tomorrow at 4 o'clock, but he is questionable. Now you have Kevin Strong. Going to need him because you just put Ledbetter on IR, but he is good to go. And then Garrett Williams, hoping to come back this week, questionable for this game. Now let's take a look at their depth chart. You can see the reserves list getting even bigger. I had to really cram this in here and did it quickly. Could have made it look a little better, but just try to throw them all on there. You got Brown and Ledbetter now in there. Fotu and Price still on, but I'll keep you up to date with what happens there. But you can check out behind enemy lines, top matchups, get to know everything that is going on with this team. Now let's look at the offense. Obviously, Kyler Murray, questionable up there. Everyone in black is new to the team. And, dude, they've got all depth pieces here. It was only 2 players that had been here that were depth pieces. Now it's just 1 because Dortch moves into the starting lineup with Marquise Brown out. So Dortch, Moore, Wilson, and then Zach Pascal. So I'm sure somebody from the practice squad either going to be signed to the active roster or just elevate someone for now. They will add more to that room, but definitely don't want to be losing Marquise Brown, but he is on IR now. Man, that is a tough blow for them. Now, on the defensive side of the ball, Owen Popo, look, they're already banged up at linebacker. Kaiser White and Josh Woods already on IR. Now, Popo questionable. So, man, Tyreek Maddox Williams, the former Eagle here in the offseason. You've got Turner there, so they'll have to figure it out. Now, Garrett Williams, he's been out, and when he has been out, Andre Sacheret steps in. We know he is a very versatile defensive back who, listed as safety, but plays nickel corner as well. And he has been doing so when Garrett Williams is out. So if he is out, that will be the job he takes. So that is the offense and defense. Special teams, everybody is good to go there. And then their practice squad, I will also keep you up to date with that. So if Baccielli or Chisena or Davis or Jeff Smith there get elevated or signed to the roster, I will let you know all that information. And that will be out by 4 o'clock tomorrow. So whenever I can make that video, hoping to have it out for you as soon as it possibly can. But that's all I've got for you right now. I will be back later tonight. It's going to be a damn late one for Fan Friday. And if it's too late, I'll make a post and I'll let you guys know it's going to be tomorrow. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're staying sane. Holiday season is still alive and well. It has just been pure chaos. Going to my nephew's birthday party tonight. Going to celebrate Christmas at the same time. Just so much chaos going on. And hope you're all enjoying the time with your families. Remember the good stuff from it. Yeah, it's chaos, but hold on to that good stuff. But if you guys need anything, you want to talk about the birds, you need a friend, always here for you guys as you are for me. Appreciate you guys taking the time, hitting the like button, subscribing, everything you're doing to support the channel. Cannot thank you enough. Hope you're all having a great Friday. If not so yet, let's make it one. But until next time, I am Jimmy Smith, and this is On the Road to Victory. You all have yourselves a great night. Stay safe out there. And as always, say it with me now. Go Birds!